from Ukraine. Currently, I'm learning Chinese at university as my major, so I'm very passionate about this language, and I think that it's very ancient, and it's very interesting to learn this language because it's very different comparing to other European languages. So, like my childhood dream was to become a teacher, and I didn't give up on this dream. And in my future, I would like to be a teacher to teach people Chinese and English. I want people to be more engaged in language learning because, in my opinion, it's life-changing because you can discover different cultures, different people, like their attitude towards themselves and reality, and you can all see all these things with the help of the language. So I think that it's a very powerful tool. It's it's my dream, and there are a lot of special things in it, and it's very cool to compare. Like for example, I think in all European languages it's possible to say like to go home, but when it comes to Chinese language, they can only say like to return home, which perfectly describes like their attitude to home. And I think it's like really very cool to see all these differences, and to find out how people tend to describe like the reality in which they're in, because I think that in every language it kind of has some differences, but Chinese language is like really special. It's both like enjoyable and hard, like in my opinion. Complex things, they always like more special, and when it comes to learning languages, I think there is always like this kind of love-hate relationships because you find always things that you enjoy in the language, but also like you can struggle at some point, and it's very cool when like you can overcome these problems, and then in retrospective like you see that, oh yeah, like I did this. Yeah, it's very cool. Like it's a part of the progress to overcome the problems, especially in Chinese, because I find it more difficult than learning other European languages. Like it's a very time consuming. It's absolutely amazing because before I have never spoken to the like native speakers, so it's very exciting. I like the classes very much, and the classmates, and like the relationship between the teacher and classmates is also amazing. Like it's very helpful, interesting, and passionate, because like you can see also like other people who are interested in learning Chinese, and it's really cool. It makes the learning process more interesting. Yeah, and talking about the GoEast course itself, I like it very much, especially like the structure and how it's built. So like at first we have classes which we have to learn ourselves, and then like we have to kind of like revise it with our teachers. So I think it's very like powerful method to learn, because I think in most cases when it comes to learning, people first think that, oh, like we need to study the new material with the teacher, and only after that we have to like repeat it on our own. But in this case it's like vice versa. So I think it's very powerful. Like I'm interested not only in the learning Chinese, but in the teaching methods itself, because because in the future I also want to become a teacher. So for me it was also very interesting to observe how the course itself is structured, and I think like that it's very effective and interesting to learn this way. My dream is to go to China one day. So like for now, I can practice Chinese only like during GoEast lessons. Do Chinese, and I find it like really very helpful and an amazing app. I have already learned some like cool idioms and vocabulary there. So it's like very helpful. because before I didn't know about this app.